darlings. How are you today or tonight? I'm so happy you're here. This is Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. And I'm just glad my cherished ducklings are here with me tonight. We're going to start off with the psychic tarot weather, which, if you've been watching the show for a while, and if you have been, thank you. I would not be here without you. You'll know that the psychic weather is just like real weather, except less damaging to crops. And what we're going to do is pull 3 cards. And if you're watching this, these cards apply to you. It's mysterious, but that's just how it goes. So the first few cards are going to be, first card is going to be the beginning of the week. Second card is the middle of the week. Third card is the end of the week. Are we ready? Are we? Ask yourself, am I ready? Of course you are. Okay. And of course I put them just here below where I can't reach them. And let's try not to break the entire rig down on me. Okay. And the first card is, I'm closing my eyes. Oh, King of Pentacles. Hooray. King of Pentacles. Very nice card. Someday I'm going to learn to hold these up in the proper way, but not anytime soon. This card has to do with a man in your life who has some responsibility and actually pays attention to it. It can also mean a man or somebody who identifies as male in your life who is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I recommend having Tauruses in your life. They're great. And the King of Pentacles means that if you're a dude and you're watching this, or identify as a dude, that you're going to be called upon this week to kind of be responsible, to step up. If you're a non-dude, also known as a woman, or somebody who identifies as female, this means that somebody in your life is going to be there for you in kind of a protective and material way. So this could be husband, brother, person passing you by in the street who mysteriously hands you a check for $10,000. Okay, well, it could happen. Anyway, so look out for a protective, materially helpful gent in your life. We love that. Okay. The next card is, what's the next card? Ooh, Page of Cups. Middle of the week. And this card, again, like most cards, has multiple meanings. Right now, what I'm getting, because normally I'd say this has to do with a child in your life who is creative and playful, might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. However, what I'm feeling more than that this week is that this is a good week to get in touch with the creative part of you that maybe you had as a child. For instance, when I was a kid, I was really obsessed with doing crafts. I was terrible at them, but I loved them. So my poor mother was the recipient of many gifts of very bad decoupage and misshapen clay pots. However, they made me happy, and I've been thinking about doing very bad decoupage and misshapen pots again. But seriously, this might be you rediscovering a talent that was really easy for you as a child, and maybe when you were a grown-up, you kind of buried because, seriously, who has time to do macrame? But this could be writing or painting or something that you did as a kid that will bring you just kind of pleasure and satisfaction in your adult life. It can also mean a child in your vicinity is pulling focus, getting attention, but I'm sort of inclined to the first interpretation. I just love doing that. Okay. And the third card for this week is, the Emperor card. Okay, the Emperor card means that towards the end of the week, there is a father figure getting attention in your life. And this might be, again, if you're a dude or dude identified, that you're being called to, I don't know, do fatherly things. I don't know, teach your children Dickens, whatever it is fathers do. Or this could be a week in which you might be expecting a child. If you're, I realize that probably doesn't apply to everybody, but still, just thought I'd throw it in for those of you for whom it does apply. So the Emperor card is, you also might be interacting with an actual father figure or an actual father. So If you've been out of touch with your pops, give them a buzz, and you might want to go see them at the end of the week. And that's this week in a nutshell. I just love doing that. Oh, Crystal, I'm so glad you're here. Hi, love.
Hey.
Hi, tell me you're over 18.
Ma'am?
Are you, just tell me quickly, you're over 18, right?
Oh, yes, I'm 32 years old.
Oh, you don't sound it. You're in South Carolina. I love South Carolina. Oh, I'd move there in a heartbeat. So, my love, tell me your birthday, because that's how I connect to you.
May 10th, 1989.
May 10th? Oh, a Taurus. We love Tauruses. 1989. Girl, I've got shoes older than you. All right. It feels like you want, interesting, because you're interested in both romance and career. Pick one, baby.
Career.
Yeah, that's what came up first, and good for you. I mean, boys come and go, but supporting yourself is forever. It feels like you have a real talent for something. You have a talent for working with people. You also have a talent for stuff to do with beauty. Am I right?
Yes.
Have you been thinking about, so I feel like you're doing something that doesn't quite fulfill you. Do you mind if I ask what you're doing right now?
I'm working with adults with special needs, but I want to go to cosmetology school so bad.
That's what I was getting. And I love that you're doing that. I love that you're working with people with special needs. However, I think that you're somebody with a real healing gift. And what got right off was beauty school, beauty school, beauty school, beauty school. That was that's why I said beauty. I think you've got a real talent for that. And I think you've got a talent for working with people. And I think that you have a real passion and a real skill, kind of a calling to make people, kind of heal people by making them see the beauty that you see in them. Because what you do is you see people's inner beauty and you work with them in such a way that other people can see that beauty too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a real calling for you. You know, there are beauty schools in your vicinity that have...
I actually checked into some. As far as I've gotten is just checking into them.
Cool. Well, they all have scholarships. They all have financing. And so sometimes I've noticed that when people are close to living their dream, sometimes they'll find reasons not to. Hold on one second. There we go. I got so excited that all my lighting fell over. I really think that this is a talent of yours that you can take seriously and you can succeed at. So whatever obstacles you think are there, like if it's money, you can get financing. If it's time, you can get friends to help you out. Maybe babysit your kids. Anything that's there, you can get past. Your mom will help you with your kids, your cousins. I really think you can do this. And you can also work out of your home, which is great.
Yeah.
So, that was the first thing I got with you. And I'm just going to go with that, my love. How was that? Answer your question?
Yes.
Cool. Any other questions as long as I'm here? As long as it doesn't have to do with geography or calculus. All right, darling. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad
Thank you.
I could back you up that way. Oh, that was nice. What a lovely girl. All right, sweetie. Thank you for being here. All right, everybody. Well, we've got callers in the UK, all of the UK. So if you're in Scotland, Ireland, Wales, England, is there more to the UK than that? I'm forgetting. Hold on, I have a UK specialist. Am I forgetting anything, Bev?
Scotland, Wales.
Scotland, Wales. Northern Ireland and England. Okay, sorry. I have a genuine English person here to answer any questions like that. We're in all of Canada. Let's see, all of the US, New Zealand, where I'd like to move, frankly, and Australia. And my name is Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. And the reason they call me that is because I read for a lot of celebrities. I'll never tell you who because I've got confidentiality thing going. But if you go to my website, which is changing this week, so I'll be posting the new website, you can see there's a New Yorker profile of me. It sounds like I'm bragging. Oh, I am bragging. What the heck? Now, I had somebody this week, while we're waiting for our next caller to go get her snacks and drinks and finish up. I had somebody ask me this week, why do psychics charge money? If you really have a spiritual gift, why aren't you sharing that for free? I can answer for myself. It's sort of like why paintings are expensive. What you're paying for with a painting is all of the time that the artist spent studying, all of the day jobs that the artist didn't take that would have afforded that artist security. All of the hours and hours and hours that now I'm going to talk about psychics and mediums and clairvoyance, which is all of which I do. What you're paying for as well, apart from my incredible addiction to sleeping inside and eating on a regular basis, is the time that I spent. Oh, hi, Minette. I'll be with you in 1 minute. We're getting the best names today. Oh, is it Nikki? Oh, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Oh, hi, love. I'll be right with you. Just finishing this thought up. So that's the reason that those of us who are psychics who don't have trust funds charge for our sessions. And it, especially those of us with like a 90% accuracy rate. So somebody asked that, and that's my answer. So thanks for listening. And Nikki, hello, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. How are you?
Hey. All right.
I'm sorry I got your name wrong. I blame, what do I blame? I don't know what I blame. Anyway, so I want to connect you through your birthday. Tell me what your birthday is, and that's how I'm going to connect with you.
February the 16th, 1988.
Oh, look at you little Aquarius, you. 1988, 76, 64. Oh, your year of the dragon, too. I bet you're lovely. Dragons are kind of, this is the Chinese year of the dragon. Other people can be a little intimidated by them sometimes because they have so much charisma and personality and truthfulness. It feels to me like you're somebody who always says what she thinks. Is that right? Do you get in a little trouble for being honest?
Yes, ma'am.
So, my love, how can I help you today? About your kids, career, love, all at once?
Yeah, all at once.
All right. Feels to me like you are a proud mother with, it feels like you might have a fair amount of children. I might be wrong, but I'm looking at 5. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just wrong about kids today. It doesn't happen often, but there you go. Thought I was right about who you are. Your bravery and your truth telling.
Yes, ma'am.
It looks to me, the last caller we were talking to is somebody who has some real talents, but might be doing a job that is not that exciting, which is fine. We've all done that. Oh my God, ask me about my jobs. But it feels like you want to take some risks and make a little more money than you're making right now. And it feels like there is something that you're really good at that you can offer to the world, even if maybe your resume isn't filled with jobs like that. It feels to me like you're very good administrator, you're very good at being organized, and you're very good at getting people to do what you want without them knowing that that's what they're doing. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I thought so. It's like I've been reading your email. Have you thought about maybe working in a medical office or looking for a job that might train you, because you have a real, girl, I would hire you to run my office, frankly. I could use you. You're very trustworthy, and I think that there's somebody in your vicinity who might be looking for somebody just like you. If you're worried about childcare, you can work that out. But I think you need to take yourself more seriously, because you are somebody who could really, really offer people so much. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
I would just love to see you, I don't know, working in a medical office, making, 20 plus an hour, having some great health insurance, and living your dignity, because you're a very dignified person. People really respect you in your community. I think I'm not going to ask you if that's true, because I know you don't like to brag. So I'm not going to ask you, but I know that's true. What else would you like to know, my angel?
Money.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought that up. Because that's about money. And that's the money thing. Obviously it's tough. And the toughest part is having enough courage. But this is the thing. I know that you are like one of the bravest people I've ever talked to. I know that you have been through so much and you've survived it, and you've kept everyone around you on their feet too. That's true, right? I know that's true.
Yes.
You can just agree with me, because that's true. Right. So that, I just feel like I know you, and you're lovely. You're just a good person. And believe me, that isn't always easy either, right? Being good and telling the truth in this world. Yikes.
Some people don't like me for that.
Well, I like you for that. That's the thing I value most in my best friends, and is honesty and courage and truth telling. And there's always going to be people who don't want to hear the truth. But you know what? Sod them. Sod them is a British expression meaning like, well, you know what it means. So
yes, ma'am, I know what you mean.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that, I can feel, and, I can also see you, and you're just a very attractive person. I think that if you can just muster up the confidence and bravery to go look for a job, you can even just go to people's offices and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. I really think that there's a job like within a 20-mile radius of where you are. And my psychic self is getting that it's probably in an office to do with medical stuff. And girl, they need you. People need your trustworthiness. They do. They do. They need your trustworthiness, your organizational ability, and your ability to boss people around without people noticing that that's what you're doing.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And you're very good at that. So just grab some good clothes and go do that. Because I swear, like by the end of like the week after next, within 2 weeks, I'm also saying this because the angels around you are talking to like my angels. And my angels are a little, my angels like smoke and wear leather jackets and stuff, but they're still good angels. But they're talking to your angels. And your angels might be, in this case, like your ancestors and people you've loved who passed who are still with you. And I know that's true. You have a lot of loving relatives who passed who are very much around you and act sort of as your angels. So you can ask them for a little help and a little courage. They'll respond. But my angels talking to your angels, and they're saying, you can make 20 plus an hour much more easily than you think. You have so much to offer. The other thing I want to say is, it feels like do you mind me asking, are you married at the moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. There are some things that your hubby is doing that maybe you're not that crazy about. You can just charm him into, because I don't know about you, but I lose my temper. I'm a hothead. I'm like, and I found that doesn't work. So I think that you can really get what you want in this relationship, honestly, by looking this guy straight in the eyes, reminding him of the gorgeous, strong woman he fell in love with. Just look in his eyes and gently tell him how great he is, and then tell him what you want, because I think you can get it. And I think I'm sensing a little kerfuffle in your marriage right now. But I think you can ask for what you want. Yeah, and you'll get it, because you can bend people to your will. You really can. Use that power. Trust me on this. All right, my dear. Well, I'm getting to an end, but bless you. Well, what a joy you are. I'm so glad I get to meet you. Thank you. And I love your name. Did I mention I love your name? All right, sweetie. Keep in touch. Let me know how you're doing. And for everybody else, thank you. I'm Peri Lyons, P-E-R-I, like periwinkle. Lyons, like lions, but with a Y. Yes, you did see me do that. And I'm here at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live, which is better than the alternative, on Moonstar TV, A1R Radio, the biggest metaphysical radio and TV network in the world. So come join us. Woohoo! All right, babies. Love you. See you soon.